There is a secret buried so deep in your biology that most men will die without ever touching it. A hidden switch that, once flipped, changes the way the entire world looks at us. Women, you do not chase them anymore. You do not beg, plead, or perform. Something ancient inside their bodies recognizes as you before their minds ever catch up. They lean in without knowing why. Their pupils widen. Their voices soften. Their skin flushes. And you simply stand there, calm, contained, radiating a force you can feel humming under your own skin. This is not fantasy. This is what happens when a man stops leaking his life force and starts retaining his seed. Hold on, before we unlock the real power of semen retention, hit that subscribe button and join our Telegram channel, link in description. We drop daily wisdom, success tools, and energy secrets only shared there. Don't watch from the sidelines, become part of the movement. Imagine walking into any room and feeling the air shift, not because you spoke louder or dressed sharper, but because your presence has weight, now heavy, quiet, undeniable. Eyes find you and linger longer than they should. Conversations bend toward you. Strangers suddenly need to know your name. This is not confidence you borrowed from a YouTube guru. This is the raw, primal signal of a man whose vital energy is no longer being spilled into tissues and screens. This is semen retention, and it is rewriting the rules of attraction in real time. Right now, stop for 3 seconds and feel your own pulse. That energy coursing through you. Most men throw it away nightly. They drain the battery and wonder why they feel empty, anxious, invisible. But a small, growing army of men have decided to keep it, refine it, multiply it, and the results are terrifyingly powerful. Women sense it from across the street. Opportunities appear like they were waiting for permission. Life starts bending toward you instead of you clawing at it. The question is, are you ready to discover what you actually become when you stop wasting your most precious resource? Tonight, something inside you already knows the truth of this. You have felt flashes of it, those rare streaks of a few days or a week when everything felt sharper. Women looked twice. Your voice dropped half an octave, and the world seemed to move a little slower so you could own it. Those were not accidents. Those were previews. And tonight, you are going to learn exactly how to make that state permanent, how to turn those fleeting glimpses into an entirely new identity. Stay with me. By the time this ends, you will never look at yourself or your seed the same way again. The moment you decide to retain, a silent war begins inside you. Lust will scream. Old habits will claw at your mind. Society will laugh and call it impossible. But every time you win that war for one more day, you deposit raw power into an account most men do not even know exists. And power, once banked, begins to compound with terrifying speed. Women do not need to understand the science. Their bodies already do. Thousands of years of evolution wired them to detect the man who is full, disciplined, potent. When you walk past radiating that frequency, her ancient instincts light up like a radar ping. She may fight it with her modern mind, but her hips, her breath, her sudden need to fix her hair, they all betray her. She is reacting to a signal stronger than words. You have seen the opposite too many times. The man who leaks daily walks, hunched, eyes darting, voice cracking, energy scattered. Women register him as background noise. But the retained man walks like he already owns the ground beneath him. Shoulders back, gaze steady, silence that feels louder than shouting. That is not arrogance. That is the natural posture of a man whose life force is no longer bleeding out. Your seed is not just fluid, it is concentrated life. Every drop carries zinc, magnesium, testosterone precursors. Proteins your brain needs to stay sharp. Hormones your body needs to build muscle and burn fat. Spill it endlessly and you rob yourself. Retain it and you recycle pure creative voltage straight back into your nervous system. The glow people notice is not imagination. It is biology announcing that you are no longer running on 20% battery. Watch what happens around day 7. The fog starts lifting. Colors look brighter. Food tastes better. Your workouts feel like revenge. You catch yourself smiling at nothing. People ask what changed and you just shrugged, because how do you explain that you stopped throwing your soul away every night? By day 14, something deeper awakens. Your voice drops. Not forced, natural. Women hear it and their bodies respond before their minds approve. Conversations that used to die now flow effortlessly. You are not trying harder, you are simply no longer dimmed. Day 21 is when most men break. The surge of energy feels dangerous, almost too alive. Urges roar like never before. This is the test. Pass it and you cross an invisible threshold. Your presence becomes heavy. People move out of your way without knowing why. Random women find excuses to stand closer. You feel like a wolf who just remembered he is not a dog. Somewhere around day 30 days, the world starts rearranging itself around you. Old friends text out of nowhere. Job offers appear. Creative ideas strike like lightning. You sleep less, yet wake up electric. Your skin clears. Your jawline sharpens. You look in the mirror and see a stranger, calmer, harder, more dangerous version of yourself staring back. This is not about becoming a monk. This is about becoming a king who owns his kingdom, starting with the 6 inches behind his eyes. Every time you choose retention over release, you cast a vote for the man you are becoming. The ballot box is your balls. The election is daily. Women feel the difference immediately. One retained man walked into a coffee shop on day 45. 3 separate women accidentally bumped into him within 10 minutes. Another found his ex of 5 years sliding into his DMs with a simple, "I don't know why, but I missed you." These are not coincidences. These are biological magnets detecting stored power. Your pheromones literally change. Studies show androstenedione and other compounds skyrocket during abstinence. Women's limbic systems light up like Christmas. They smell strength the way sharks smell blood and water. You become the signal in a sea of static. But the deepest shift is internal. You stop needing. Neediness dies on this path. You no longer orbit women, you become the sun. And suns do not chase planets. Planets arrange themselves. Retention forges emotional steel. Anger no longer leaks out in petty explosions. Sadness no longer drowns you. You feel everything more intensely, yet nothing controls you. Women sense this unshakable center and orbit it like moths. Your gaze changes. It lingers half a second longer. Not creepy, calm, piercing. That half second is enough to make her stomach drop. She feels seen in a way most men are too drained to ever manage. You stop explaining yourself. Words become expansive. Silence becomes luxurious. When you do speak, people lean in. Your voice carries the weight of a man who is no longer negotiating with his lower impulses. Productivity explodes. The same energy that once fueled endless scrolling now fuels empires. You wake up at 5 a.m., not because an alarm forced you, but because your body is humming with unused rocket fuel, begging to be burned on something real. Money starts flowing easier. Opportunities smell your focus and come knocking. The universe rewards men who refuse to spill their potential into socks and screens. Your frame becomes concrete. Flirting, teasing, dramishi can no longer shake you. You watch it like weather passing overhead. This unshakable frame is catnip to the feminine. She tests it just to feel the strength of your boundaries. Old addictions lose their grip. Porn becomes boring. Alcohol feels like poison. Junk food tastes like defeat. Your body craves clean fuel because it finally has energy to process. Creativity ignites. Songs write themselves. Business ideas arrive fully formed. You start seeing patterns. Others miss the same force. That creates life now creates art, wealth, legacy. You become dangerously calm in chaos. While others panic, you move like everything is slow motion. Women watch this and feel safe in a way logic cannot explain. Your testosterone climbs, then stabilizes at a higher baseline. Muscle comes easier. Fat melts faster. You look 10 years younger because inflammation finally has a chance to leave. You stop fearing being alone. Solitude becomes your forge. You sit in silence and feel your power compounding. Most men run from this feeling. You learn to live inside it. Random acts of submission begin. Women you barely know offer to buy you coffee. Strangers ask for your opinion like it matters. Your retained energy commands respect without demanding it. You develop what can only be called an aura. Lights seem to hit you differently. Photos capture something electric around you. People say, "You look different," and trail off, unable to name it. Your dreams turn vivid, prophetic. You start remembering them. Solutions to real-world problems arrive while you sleep because your brain is no longer pickled in post-nut fog. You become selective. Low-quality women fall away like dead leaves. You no longer tolerate drama, flaking, disrespect. Your standards rise with your power. Jealous men will attack. They feel your energy and it triggers their shame. Let them bark. Their words bounce off the armor you have forged in silence. You stop seeking validation. You become the validation. When you walk past a mirror, you nod not out of ego, but recognition of the warrior you have resurrected. Your touch becomes electric. A simple hand on the lower back can make your knees weak because your stored life force flows through your fingertips. You start finishing what you start. Projects, goals, promises to yourself. No longer die in the aisle. Do it tomorrow, graveyard. Discipline becomes identity. Women begin competing for your attention without realizing they're doing it. Preening, laughing louder, finding excuses to message. You watch it unfold with amused detachment. Your bank account feels it too. Money loves focused masculine energy. Deals close themselves. Ideas monetize overnight. The world rewards the undrained man. You no longer fear loss. Women money, status if it leaves. Something better is coming. This absence of fear is the ultimate aphrodisiac. Your spirituality deepens. You feel connected to something ancient, larger. Prayer, meditation, silence, they all hit differently when you are full. You become a walking reminder of what men were supposed to be. Boys feel intimidated. Real men feel respect. Women feel thirst they cannot explain. One day you catch yourself laughing at how hard chase used to be. Now you barely speak and they line up. The irony is delicious. You realize the real flex was never getting the girl. It was becoming the man who doesn't need her, yet every woman wants to be near. Every relapse feels like treason now. The depression that follows a spill is no longer worth 30 seconds of fake relief. You have tasted real power. There is no going back. You become the calm in every storm. People start coming to you for advice, for strength, for presence. You give it freely because you are no longer running on empty. The final stage is quiet omnipotence. You move through life like everything was designed to serve your purpose. And in a way, it now is. If this video gave you real value, tap the thanks button. Your support helps me keep creating deeper content like this. Every thanks is a spark that keeps this mission alive. Your support means more than you know. This is the Retained Man. Not a boy with a streak counter. A force of nature wearing human skin. Stay on the path. The blade only sharpens with resistance. Every day you retain, you move closer to the version of you that was always existed, buried under years of wasted seed and wasted potential. Walk as that man, and the world rearranges itself into the shape of your will. Women feel it first, but they are only the beginning. Your power is waiting. Stop leaking it. Choose retention. Choose resurrection. Choose to become unforgettable.